Good evening, good morning, hello world. The fiber floozy is still awake. It is midnight on Saturday. This is the 5th. Hi, Chandler. How are you, hun? I thought I'd take a chance, see if anybody else was awake and wanted to chat. Oh, hang on, grab my bag. Hey, Vero is up. How are you, Veronica? I wanted to see if the connection was any better at this time of night. And Jackie is awake. Hey, I turned you guys just a little bit so you got more yarn instead of my blue curtain. Yeah, maybe it'll straighten out. I'm hoping it'll straighten out. Got my coffee. I told my hubby, I said, listen, if you wake up and you hear me, I'm doing a live. Oh, these are, you see? Oh, you can't see that one. See, it's the shoe deals, and it looks just a little bit different. If you already put your stuff away for the night, and then these are that. Hi, Daigo. These are that mesh, not as shiny, and we got those at Target. Nights like this. Hey, and there's Victoria. Hello, Nightingale Crochet. It's buffering off and on. I'm just going to keep going. It may skip when it's watched back. That's what I noticed is when it buffers, it skips. I'm working on the baby sweater. That was another thing is that back here I could see this black a little bit better. Okay, good. Y'all, I finished the hat. You want to see the hat? Okay. Let's see if y'all can see. There it is. Isn't it cool? And of course, he wanted the red here because of Spider Man. This one is knit. So these are uh, pearls. So you do pearls instead of knit, which was a lot of purling, but actually it wasn't too bad. So it fits me, unfortunately. But I think he's going to love it anyway, and he'll grow into it. He's only 5, but he's a huge Spider Man fan. It does. It pops out. I'd like to learn how to do it again and do it with the red. so that it would be a red spider. Question. Disregard the question mark. Yeah, it's cool. Although Classic Kim said, can't do the spider. Just can't resist, huh, Chandler? And then this one is black. This is how far I am on it. I'm not crazy about how airy this fabric is. And I wish I had gone down a size. But, oh well. I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, it's for the new grandson. But if it fits the older grandson, that'll be okay too. Um, and it's cotton. And they live in New Orleans. So it should be okay. Either way, it'll fit one of them. And then these are the other two colors. And it's this one. So this is what I'm doing. All this is black. And so you got by the time I finish this black, I've got half the sweater done. Yeah, I have a lot of insomnia nights. Always have. Or for a long time anyway. So what else is going on with you guys? The only other thing I've got back here that I am actively working on is that poncho, the Bag O' Day poncho. This is what I was trying to show Wednesday when my live wouldn't work. The yarn that I got from DBNY, the Fudge Ripple. It feels really good too. Are y'all catching up to me? Am I still here? My timer's still going. Yeah, I have not been a brown person for a long time. Oh my gosh. Is that 142? You're almost halfway then. Hey, Enid, come on in. Granny squares and scrap cloths. Cool. Are you relaxing for a little while before you go to bed, Enid? The kids are all in bed. Ah, the wedding blanket. Yeah, I got that hat done because, guys, it's 4 sleeps. I talked to my grandson for a couple minutes today. It's 4 sleeps till I go to New Orleans. It's probably why I can't sleep. I worked until cats passed out on the other end of the couch, dogs on the bed in our bedroom already. The dog beat you to it. Homecoming football mum for my niece. Oh, I've never done those. My girls always were like, Mama, you can do that, you know. I never tried to do that. I was like, no, but I'll buy you one. Yes, the lab. Oh my gosh. Was that you that posted that video, ain't it, of the lab and the cat? Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Hey, Donna, how are you? Probably. Somebody did. It was a lab, a golden lab, and a little orange cat, and they did everything together. They were just two peas in a pod. I mean, they licked each other and they ate together. Ah. Hi, Mayor. Come on in. We're all up and at 'em. Well, we're all up anyway. I don't know. I just had a feeling tonight. I was like, I think I may go ahead and go live just to see who's on. Yay, you finished a scarf. Woohoo. We love finishes. Uh-oh, what did you walk in on, Mayor? The cat and the dog? Cats and dogs living together. Oh my. Y'all know what that's from? I'm not sure if I got it right anyway. From gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh. Oh. Oh wow, 3 a.m. It's a little later than me usually. But midnight's usually about the time I conk out. So I'm almost always up till 11, 12 o'clock. And we don't keep anything animal wise in the house, although the dogs do come in because it's so hot here that we like to give them a break in the afternoons. And they get pretty used to that. They get pretty indignant when you don't let them in. And our one dog, she's so old. She's 14, and she's had heat stroke before. So We let them in the afternoons. But we don't keep any of our animals in the house all the time. Although you wouldn't know it by the amount of hair that they leave behind. Really? They don't have school? Is it a break of some sort? I noticed I skipped out for a little while there. I just waited for y'all. Oh, okay, cool. So I worked putting all of my stuff in my website today. So I got everything that I had pictures taken of, all of my knits and crochets, everything I had taken pictures of, I've got on the website. And then tomorrow morning, I have planned to go down early and take more pictures of the rest of it. And then everything that I have made that's for sale, I will have on the website. And I got all of my labels printed for my essential oil stuff. So tomorrow I thought I might make some of that. Pink velvet ear. Ooh, that does sound good. Never thought about making those out. I haven't made any of them yet. But that soft velvet stuff, that sounds good. Oh, are you doing the spider web wrap? Okay, is that a fiber spider thing, Enid? Laurel Hill crochet hook. Huh. How are they constructed? Are they made differently? Oh, how nice. So they knit up, they crochet up pretty quick. Yarn Utopia. Oh. This is my this is the Life Changes shawl. It's so light. It's just that little bit. Just a little bit. Well, that's cool. If you get 5 out of one skein. So the parfait, Bernat parfait, is that the one you're talking about? Thank you, Donna. I'm very proud of this one because when I got finished, it has so much lace on it. And when I blocked it, yes, the Premier Parfait, those are on sale right now, I think. And when I blocked it, all this lace showed up. It's just so pretty. Caught a lizard. Oh, I hope it stayed outside. They're $5. Ugh. See, I really like those. I like the velvets and the blanket yarns, but they take up so much room. I'm really bad about that because I like the bulky yarns. Although that one I think is either a 4 or a heavy 4. The velvet one. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I remember catching lizards when we lived in Nevada, and those lizards, their tails come off. So I caught the lizard, and then he got away, except I had a tail. Oh, I think they're going to be nice and comfy like that. I don't know. We just called them lizards. It was a thing in Nevada catching lizards because they were all over. There was sagebrush everywhere, and they hung out inside the sagebrush. And we go horseback riding, and everybody would jump off and try to grab a lizard. So Texas to me is kind of familiar because an empty paper towel tube. Oh, he was crafty. But Texas is a lot like Nevada to me. I'm not really scared of any of those things, but I don't really want them in the house. Yeah, crafty like his nana. Okay, now you said are you in San Angelo, Diana? I think that's what you said one day. So I was thinking you weren't very far from me. I remembered. Yeah, we're like, what is that, an hour from me? I don't know. You're an hour from Abilene, I think. 45 minutes from Abilene, something like that. Okay. I'm an hour from Abilene, and so it would be 2 hours. We're 2 hours apart. Like an hour and then an hour. Let's see. I'm terrible with my directions. So Abilene, I am an hour north of Abilene. So I'd have to go an hour south and then about an hour west or east. Well, that way. Isn't it awful? And before I moved here, in particular, um, I would say that I would not be able to say, oh, it's west of the whatever, you know. I always said, well, where do I turn? by Allsips, just tell me the landmarks. I'll get it that way. I'm actually starting to pick up a little bit of the east, west, north, south stuff. It's awful. I would say, take me into Walmart, turn me around a couple times, turn me out. I will not be able to find the car. Get lost in a paper bag. I know that saying. That's funny. This stitch marker right here was given to me by Alma. How cute is that? It's a cup and saucer. When I went to Dallas Fort Worth Fiber Fest, they were also going, and they were in the hotel. Her and her friend. It was Alma and Irma. Yeah, trying to find places you meet people. Oh, honestly, I have a hard time even setting that up. I got so lost coming back from Dallas when I went to the Fiber Fest. Hi, Tammy. Pretending to learn to knit? That's just fine. Keep pretending till it sticks. I do both knitting and crochet. Welcome. San Antonio yarn crawl. Huh. The Fort Worth yarn crawl that was it week before last, I think? Fake it till you make it, right, Mayor? But we have to have confidence because we have no idea where we're going. Promotions. Oh, you mean like for the crawl? I think I'd rather go there than go to Houston. I just don't want to go to Houston. Enjoy the process. Lord only knows what comes next. That's true. Well, Vera, I don't know about that. It just seems scary. That's all I can tell you. It seems scary. Hi, Nani. Come on in. I'm in West Texas. I am halfway between Wichita Falls and Abilene. I'm in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. Tammy, you're in Nevada? Where in Nevada? I used to live in Fallon. Ah, Vegas. Uh oh, what happened? We had a really cool day yesterday, and uh, by cool that means it was almost 60 overnight, and then it was back up to 90 again today. But it was pretty. It's pretty in the morning, and I don't know much about the mornings because I'm not real good with mornings. I'm gonna have to get up early every morning next week to help my daughter move. Okay, I have to fix this. Hey, from here, there, all good. Yeah, I sucked at getting the kids to school in the morning. All that stuff. It was just awful. Now I do it because I did it because I had to, but I didn't like it. Yeah, 68 degrees. Now is that daytime or nighttime? I mean, it is October, so it's time, but it's taken a while. Yeah, but all the animals love it. Our kittens have been playing, except the only other thing is they eat like crazy. So I'm like buying cat and dog food. We have self feeders for them. Is it? Ah, so that worked great for you being up at night, huh, Tammy? Shorts and flip flops. Yep. I think we have um, rhythms too. It's okay. You're fine. I knew what you meant. Nah. I have to watch this a little bit more because this is purling. I can knit without looking, but I can't really purl without looking. Hey, there's Kelly. I know. It actually happens quite a bit that I'm up this late, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. How you doing, Kelly? You feeling better? Did you get a nap? Y'all, I am supposed to be clicking these rows off and I did not. Ah, 44. Ooh, I bet that feels good. Haven't been there yet. Montana's one of those that I need to check off my list. Ah, New Jersey. Yeah, I think there was a cool front associated with Canada that you guys are feeling, probably. I think we have, uh, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, there's like this like comfort zone that we get, and that's just where we want to be. Our bodies, that's what they want. It wants to be either not this hot and not this cold. Just like the time thing. My husband says my day is triple digits. Oh my, that's fun. Sharpei and German Shepherd named Kelly. Um, I was going to say that our time thing is the same thing, I think. Like our body, my husband says I'm from 10 in the morning until 10 at night or 12. That's when my day wants to be. For my body wants my day to be that. Luckily, that's what my job is. I'll have to go in till 10. Did I stop again? Like I said, I know it's going to be skippy, but I'm just going to keep going. That's another thing. It doesn't really matter when once you retire. It doesn't really matter. So you just do your thing. It's life's too short to worry about it. You've been your own heater. Okay, Enid. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Okay, I got to measure. I know I'm not there yet, but I have to measure like every 3 or 4 rows just to make sure. Oh, 2 more inches. WI, is that Wisconsin? Hey, I'm just getting everybody's name straight. Remembering where they're from is something else. That's funny. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm going to be so sore when I get back next week. Ah, okay. Thanks for coming, Diana. I'm serious. One of these days we will get together. We're just too close not to, you know it? I mean, we could meet in Abilene. Have a good day. Have a good day tomorrow or today. It's today. Y'all, I got the air conditioner on. I have to have both. And then I'll turn my fan off and on. Who was it on Facebook that posted about two fans on? Uh, I learned Continental. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you all, our bedroom is like a meat locker. That's just how we sleep better. Okay, so Chai Goose, and you're trying to learn Continental. So Continental, now when I do, this circular is not Chai Gu. It's a little bit stiffer. Yeah, we never turn our fans off. But I got to get a little bit farther in because it's slick. Ah! Sorry, I hope that wasn't loud. But I'm really weird about my Continental. So when I do Continental, put my yarn on the left side. Sort of lay that, put my finger it here, and then kind of lay that yarn down where I can grab it. And see, then it sort of spans across the two needles there. Hope this isn't the part where the video skips. So then I'll go into my stitch and pick it up and see that yarn is across there and I can grab it and pull it off. Now, I will tell you, if you can master this, it's so much faster. So see how you kind of open that stitch up, grab that, and pull it off. Fuzzy sweater over my t-shirt top. See, that's me. I have to have the blanket and long pants, whatever, and my socks and all that, and a blanket over that on the bottom half. But the top half got the fan on. And it that happened to me after hysterectomy. Except I get cold right here. So in all honesty, I just don't need the shirt. Oh, I know. And I am really slow at this. But I keep telling myself I should just do a project in it and just practice, practice, practice. But I've been a thrower for a long time. So a thrower is like how I was doing it before, where, see, the yarn's over here and I'm holding the yarn like this. And I'm also holding the needle. And then when I go into the stitch, I let go of the needle. I've got the yarn and I throw it over that and then finish the stitch. And they call that throwing. I don't remember being like that when I was younger. It's just ever since I had the hysterectomy that all of it's got screwed up. Because I used to be pretty much like on season, or, if it was cold, I needed a coat. If it was hot, you know, and I could stand to be out and go swimming and stuff like that. Whew, I cannot handle the heat anymore. Yeah, isn't it weird? And for me, it's not really just not. I mean, it's like between my shoulders, like, you know, there to there. Okay, then that's what you really should be doing. If that feels natural to you, that's what you do. This is what feels natural to me. When I started doing this, nobody told me. I just picked it up and started doing this, and this is actually right handed. I am left handed, so actually, I should be continental, is actually left handed. Or that's what they always say, but it's really interchangeable. Sorry for the visual. See, and I like doing this way because I don't have to look at it. I can watch TV and stuff. I go right back to throwing. I just do. And I think that's why I'm so slow. Crochet with the yarn in the left because you're right handed. Yeah. Well, and also crocheters um, like to flick. Let me clarify that. And I'm not very good at it. Use them as darts. Where you wrap the yarn around your little finger and then it comes over the top of this and you flick it. Hi, Teresa. Sweet tea in the house. So it's kind of like you're holding that on there, kind of like I was over here, but you're here and you're flicking it over the top. And crocheters like to hold it, and you may be doing that the other way, which would be great too. If you're flicking with your left finger, that's probably going to work out great for you, Tammy. I am no expert. I watch a lot of videos. welcome. I'm glad I was able to help you. I'm glad it made sense. I don't always make sense. Or I feel like I don't say things in a way that people will get sometimes. Oh, cool. Did you take a nap too, Teresa? Use the right hook, right for hook, left holds the yarn. Yeah. See, and it's strange because when I crochet, hold on, you don't wrap it. Let me see. Find my place. Oh no, lost some stitches. Yes, when I had that episode last weekend, and I got up Saturday morning, so it was exactly a week ago, and I'm still having some swelling. It's not near as bad. I have rather big knuckles anyway, but you can see here in my right here in my knuckles, they're a little puffy, and they have been for quite some time. But they were like sausages. I swear. It's what I say. They look like big sausages when I get up in the morning. It's what they feel like I can't move. And I took 3 turmeric, and I also took one of my CBD. So I get cramps in this hand because I hold that yarn to tension it, and I wrap just the one time. And I think I cramp because I'm holding down here and I'm pinching with these fingers down here to tension it, and I'm pinching with these two, and so it gets sore. I've never been able to wrap, and even when I knit or crochet, I can't do that whole wrapping around the pinky. That's I've tried that several times, and that's why I was showing a minute ago how I just hold it, because that's what I'm used to. I don't know. Yes, I sell the CBD also. It's on my webpage, theessentialblossom.com. Everything is loaded there. And I got my products made. I was going to ask you, Teresa, between the pinky and cross and next, across the palm and over the pointer. Okay, between the pinky and the next. Oh, like that. Well, that just feels weird too. Nope, I gotta hold it. Gotta hold it. I just refuse to. I'm being bratty about it. It's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, I bet it is. I thought about getting that stress relieving, uh, the wrap thing. I have the. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Nope, not here. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Whoa. I was looking for my squeezer. I have a exerciser. The isotoners, they do help, huh? I just wonder if the isotoners would make me sweat. That's the thing. I don't want my hands to sweat. I don't normally, but I noticed the other day at work when I had the rubber gloves on doing work there, it was like, oh my gosh. And I used to have trouble wearing them at work when I was doing hair too. I guess it's the plastic. So as long as the isotoners wouldn't have too much plastic in them. Okay, where am I on this? I forget which poncho this is. It's like two ponchos ago. Okay, I'll check into it. Yeah, see, that's how my mother tried to teach me, Teresa. That my mother tried to teach that to me when I was younger. That's how she would do hers. But I've gotten lazy, and I'm particular about, like, right here. I will go in to my stitch and pull this up, and I have to pull it and make sure everything's right. I don't let it flow like I should because I'm constantly pulling it back and tensioning back and forth right here. Oh no, Donna. Welcome back. Well, I was going to ask you, Teresa, I went ahead and got some 10 millimeter bottles. Let it flow, let it flow. And I can make some smaller portions of the oils. That way they will be a little bit less expensive. So you'll have to tell me which ones you were interested in, and then I can tell you how much they would be. Oh, that's right. Donna won. I forget which ones you won. You were talking about that on, was it Dana's? Yeah, working that index finger. Um, I sell it for, well, I have different things. but the oil is a 30 ml bottle, and that's 30 doses. I believe I have it for 68. I actually had to lower my prices because my supplier lowered her prices. Yeah, the oils aren't up yet because I don't have them labeled, but I got labels printed for. Yes, I have the tablets too. I don't have my phone back here. Hold on. I have my planner. Yeah, see, this is my old prices. So the oil was 86. They work differently for different people. This is the strongest. What I have is the strongest that can be sold. Okay, Mayor. Good night. No, I don't have my new prices here. Darn it. I left my phone in the other room. Guess I could try logging in. Yeah, the strength is the same. So 25 milligrams of I have 25 milligrams and then the 12.5 milligrams. And so the 25 milligram is going to be the same as the oil because it's 25 milligrams per dropper. So a 1 ml dropper of the oil is the same as the 25 milligram capsule. And I've been working on it a little bit, the baby blanket. It's going. I'm in the white now. So the CBD that can be sold from state to state across all the states is at right. And you've been to the chiropractor, Kelly, for your because if you have nerve pain, unless it's something else. I mean, and it could be. And the being sick is probably because you're in pain. Because I know it does that with me. If I get to hurting too much, then I feel sick. I feel physically sick from it. And CBD definitely helps with the nausea. Definitely. But the thing about it is, if we could get what we really need, the strength we really need, which is what you were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's pain. It's the way our body is telling us that something's wrong, that nausea. And it's related to the nerves too. Oh, well, the knee replacements will probably be the least of your worries. Everybody I have talked to that has had knee replacements, fine, no problems. You have to take painkillers, spinal cord stimulator. Right? And they were fine, right, Donna? You didn't have any problems? I mean, these days, when they first started doing them, people had problems. But from what I've heard, the last few years, oh, and it still hurts. Well, 7 weeks. That could be still healing. Y'all, I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just talking. I've taken a lot of stuff. Yeah. How are you, Tony? Auntie Vernon. Okay, so CBD takes a little while at this dose. It takes a little while for it to work. And a lot of people are not real patient with it, but everybody's body is different. Oh, okay. So, what is the exact? Do you have compression in your spine? I know I just took a chance to be up and was like, I feel like I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. And I told my husband, I said, I think I'm going to go live. Turmeric for inflammation. But you have to take more than you think you do, because I've only always been taking like one in the morning with my other medicines. And the other day when I got all swelled up from eye inflammation, I took three. I took three that morning and I took three more at lunchtime. And it kicked in and took it away. But you have to take turmeric with a fat. You have to eat. You have to take it with, it's a fat soluble mineral. Okay, so the discs in the neck and back. Yeah, sciatica's from that. So if you have compression, that's not something that the chiropractor can do. They can adjust everything, but they can't. Nobody can uncompress it. You have to. You have to. I had toast in the morning with uh, butter. You know, but it wasn't quite enough. And so then when I ate lunch is when that other dose kicked in. So you need to eat something that has something substantial anyway. A little snack may not be enough to make it work. But it attaches it the fat helps it to work somehow. And you can also take it with pepper. So what you do is you put a little dab of pepper, like like the size of the end of your finger, in your palm of your hand. Lick it and drink something, and take that with your turmeric. And believe it or not, that little bit of pepper helps. It helps it to absorb. And I think it attaches itself to that fat, and it helps it to travel through the body quicker. So try and get a turmeric with pepper if you can. And turmeric helps. I want to say it helps with something related to the heart too, doesn't it? I'm thinking it does. Okay. Well, you can just take pepper. It's just plain old everyday table pepper is all it is. I mean, it's not anything special. It's just regular old black pepper. That's all that's in the capsule with it. I don't know how much they put in there. But I put pepper on everything. Nearly everything. Yeah, see, I have degenerative disc in my lower back, in my L5. But I don't have compression. Yeah, I haven't had any luck with it. My innards are cranky. See, my colitis that I talk about is in the lining of my colon. My colon is clean. I have no polyps. I had no redness anywhere. He couldn't find anything anywhere. But when he did the biopsy of the lining is when it showed up. So mine is called microscopic colitis. And now evidently that's something they're checking more for. They're doing more biopsies when they do the colonoscopies, because they're finding that more and more people have that, where it's in the lining and not exact. And because they do the colonoscopy and everything comes out looking fine, they can't figure out what's going on with people. Yeah, that's a nervous stomach is what I call that. That can go either way. You get nervous, you either stop up or you go the other way. Okay, now those polyps could be aggravating your disc problem. Well, I think it may go hand in hand because, yeah. Oh, unless it's some outside force. But whenever you have, like, if you're stopped up or something, your back will hurt like crazy. Well, pain sucks. Being in pain sucks. That's the bad thing. And it's a constant nagging at you. But I would try the turmeric. Maybe that will help. And I don't know what to tell you about now. Getting back to the CBD, I take the tablets, but honestly, I get better results by putting it under my tongue. I put the oil. Hold on a minute. This is my bag that I take too. Yeah, your honey in your mouth. This is my bag that I take to work. So there's the 12.5. This is the brand that I sell. Now this company is in north of Denver, and she is a pharmacist, and she and her husband raise and produce them, and she is my husband's stepsister. See, I don't mind the herby taste, having been a user. And this is the muscle and joint cream. And it works pretty well. It's a transdermal. It just doesn't last very long, but it's good. And this is the oil. And I don't have one open right now, so I'm going to open this one. Probably made me tired. See the dropper? It's herby. And this is a 1 milliliter dropper. So you kind of have to work it, get it up to the one. And that's a full dose with 25 milligrams. And I put it under my tongue. Mm-hmm. I'm fluffy. I need all of it. Mm-hmm. About a minute or so. You can kind of feel that it's really spread out. Morning, Nathan. Hi, Shannon. Sorry, I got my mouth full of oil. How are you guys? So it's morning there, huh, Nathan? 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe? 7? 6, 7? Yeah, I'm a daredevil. After 7. Cool. I thought you might enjoy this time. I I kind of felt like I wasn't going to be able to go to sleep, so I thought, well, I'll just do a live. And then some of the people who, where it's first thing in the morning, if they're morning people, they would catch me. So I'm glad you found me. Yeah, and here's the thing. Now, okay, I am one of those people. Yes, this is a my shawl. I'm one of those people that absorbs things better mucosally. Good night, Nani. Thanks for coming by. Enjoyed it. Thank you, Shannon. I'm very proud of it. This is the Life Changes shawl by Laura Concert. So, Kelly, that's why I put this under my tongue, because I absorb it better and it works better for me than taking it and having it go through my digestive system before it gets to me, because my digestive system is so slow. I just wanted to make that point before I forgot. Yes, it's knit. Just start with the scarf, going back and forth. It's CBD oil. So this is just garter stitch, and then it goes into some lace sections. Yes, garter stitch is knit, knit, knit. That's right. Stockinette is knit purl. I just love this. I'm so proud of it because it has so many lace sections and they came out so good when I blocked it. I just love it. I finished the hat, Nathan. Is she afraid of is she afraid of spiders? And there's actually two, like, thank you. I am so proud of it. There's two, like, you can't see them. It's almost like eyes right there. But you can't really see it unless it's spread out right here. With a scar, I know.